All right, today we're going to uncover a pretty profound secret. And no, it's not about some mythical fountain of youth out there in the world. It's about an incredible power source that you generate right inside you, every single day. It's a power that ancient masters knew how to harness for, well, extraordinary vitality.
So let me just ask you this. What if the real key to your physical energy, your mental clarity, and even that kind of natural charisma, what if it was already inside of you, just waiting to be unlocked? That is exactly what we are going to dive into.
Okay, let's get right to the heart of it. On one hand, you've got the common modern view, right? It sees sexual energy as, well, just a biological impulse, something to be released, and that's about it. But the ancient wisdom traditions, they saw it completely differently. To them, it was the body's most concentrated life force, a primordial elixir for total rejuvenation. Think about it. It's a power that can create life outside the body, or it can be harnessed to create new life and vitality inside it.
Now, to really understand this, we have to go back. We have to look at the ancient masters, the Taoist sages in the mountains of China and the yogis of India. Through just deep observation of themselves and nature, they figured out that true longevity wasn't just about what you eat or how much you exercise. The real secret was about conserving and refining our internal energy.
They started with this concept they called Jing. The easiest way to think of Jing is like your body's fundamental battery pack. It's the deep, stored life force essence you're born with, and they said it's primarily housed in the kidneys. This is the raw material, the foundation of all your vitality. So, how is that raw material actually used? Well, Jing gets transformed into qi. You probably heard of qi, right? It's the active, flowing energy current that powers your daily life. It's what animates your body, fuels your thoughts, and lets you, move through the world. And the process doesn't even stop there. When qi is further refined, it becomes shen. Now, this is the highest expression of your energy. It's what nourishes your consciousness, what sharpens your intuition. You know that feeling of mental fog we all get sometimes? That's basically a sign of scattered qi. Shen is the complete opposite of that. It's that spark of pure mental clarity and spiritual awareness. So you can see the progression. Raw essence to active energy to this, spiritual light.
And this whole idea of conservation is so deeply rooted in their wisdom. Sun Simiao, who was one of the greatest physicians in ancient China, he put it perfectly. He said, "The wise one stores his essence as the dragon stores its pearl. He who wastes it shortens his life." This constant unconscious release of this essence was seen as a direct drain on your core vitality, something that literally accelerates aging and depletes your life force.
So how does this internal alchemy actually work? How do you stop draining the battery and start recharging it? Let's break down how your body can literally become a laboratory for its own rejuvenation. Okay, the crucial point is this. You've really got two paths you can take. On the path of depletion, frequent release forces your body to constantly dip into its deep reserves just to replenish itself. And this is what leads to that fatigue, that mental fog, that feeling of just being run down. But on the path of cultivation, you learn to recirculate that potent energy. So instead of flowing out, it flows up, nourishing your brain, your organs, and strengthening your entire system from the inside out.
The process itself can really be broken down into three key stages. First up is activation. You consciously generate the energy. You feel it build as this warmth or a subtle tingling in the lower abdomen, but, and this is key, without releasing it. Second, and this is the heart of the whole thing, is recirculation. Using your breath and some mindful muscle control, you intentionally guide that potent energy up the pathway of your spine. It's like drawing water up from a deep, deep well. And third is storage. You then consciously distribute this refined energy to your major energy centers, like your gut, your heart, your brain, and just recharge them.
Here's the best way to think about it. Your body is a rechargeable battery. It's that simple. Most people are just constantly letting it drain away, bit by bit. This ancient practice is simply the method for plugging that battery back into its own internal power source, recharging your entire system from within.
Okay, I know this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? Let's get really practical here with 5 simple but incredibly powerful practices you can start to bring into your life, like today.
First one, conscious abdominal breathing. Every morning, for just a few minutes, sit down and just breathe deeply into your lower abdomen a few inches below your navel. Don't breathe into your chest. Feel your belly expand like a balloon with each inhale and then gently fall with each exhale.
This simple act starts to awaken and gather energy in your body's primary storage center. Second, the gentle perineum contraction. Now, this is kind of like the lock that prevents energy from just leaking out. Throughout the day, just gently and subtly contract the muscle you'd use to stop the flow of urination. Hold it for a few seconds, then release. It's not a forceful clench, okay? Just a soft lift. This simple exercise strengthens the base of your energetic system and encourages that upward flow of energy we were talking about.
Third, the inner smile. The quality of your emotions really affects the quality of your energy. So take a moment each day to internally smile at your organs. I know, it sounds a little strange, but try it, sending them feelings of gratitude. You can follow this up by gently rubbing your lower back with warm palms to stimulate the kidneys, which is where your foundational Jing essence is stored.
All right, number 4 is the core circulation technique. It's called the microcosmic orbit. This is a great one to do right before you go to sleep. As you inhale slowly and deeply, visualize that warm energy you've gathered at your base. Imagine it rising from your perineum, up the center of your spine, over the top of your head. Actually feel it moving. Then, as you exhale, imagine it flowing down the front of your body, past your face, your chest, and returning to your abdomen. Inhale up the back, exhale down the front. You are literally creating a circuit to circulate and refine your energy.
And finally, number 5, and this one is so crucial, conscious moderation. The goal here is not rigid suppression, it's balance. The key is to listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel. A classic principle says this: if after release you feel energized, it was correct. If you feel tired and drained, it was excessive. Your own self-awareness, that's your ultimate guide.
So, after all this, what is the ultimate reward? What's the real payoff? Well, it goes way beyond just feeling a little bit younger. We're talking about a complete transformation of your entire state of being. When you learn to cultivate this energy, the fruits are just profound. We're talking radiant physical health and a seriously powerful immune system. Your mind gets clearer, your intuition gets sharper, you find this deep sense of emotional stability and inner peace. And honestly, a fascinating side effect, you develop this natural personal magnetism that people are just drawn to. And so we come all the way back to those two paths. You can see them so clearly now, can't you? There's the path of depletion, where your most potent energy is just scattered, leading to wear and tear. Or there's the path of cultivation, where that very same energy is refined, recirculated, leading to a life of true vitality and inner radiance. So the question to leave you with is this: every single day, you are an alchemist, and you're holding the most precious substance in the entire universe, your own life force. The choice is yours. Do you spend it, or do you cultivate it?